Stoicism, an ancient philosophy founded in Athens by Zeno of Citium, has transcended centuries to become a timeless guide for personal growth and resilience. Rooted in the idea that we cannot control external events, but only our own thoughts, actions, and attitudes, Stoicism teaches us how to cultivate inner strength in the face of life's uncertainties. The core principles of Stoicism revolve around virtue, self-discipline, and the pursuit of wisdom, guiding individuals to live in harmony with nature and reason. One of the most transformative aspects of Stoicism is its emphasis on self-mastery. By learning to control our reactions to external circumstances, we gain the power to free ourselves from unnecessary suffering and negative emotions. This practice fosters emotional stability, helping individuals become more resilient to life's challenges. The Stoic mindset encourages reflection on what is within our control and letting go of what is not, a perspective that can drastically reduce anxiety and promote mental clarity. Furthermore, Stoicism pushes us to align our actions with our values. It challenges us to act with integrity, patience, and compassion, even in difficult situations. Through consistent practice of Stoic principles, individuals can gradually reshape their habits, making them more mindful, disciplined, and empathetic. By embracing Stoicism, anyone can embark on a journey of self-improvement, finding greater purpose, emotional balance, and inner peace. It is not just a philosophy, but a practical framework for becoming the best version of ourselves. Here are 12 Stoic principles for immediate life transformation. 1. Focusing on what's in your control, a Stoic approach. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies a profound yet simple truth. The key to a peaceful life is focusing solely on what is within your control. This principle, articulated by Epictetus, reminds us that while we cannot dictate the actions of others or the outcomes of external events, we have full authority over our own thoughts, actions, and responses. By shifting our energy toward what we can influence, we free ourselves from unnecessary frustration and anxiety. Imagine standing in the middle of a storm. The wind howls and the rain pours relentlessly. You cannot command the storm to stop, but you can choose how to endure it. You can seek shelter, cover yourself, or simply accept the discomfort with calm resolve. The storm symbolizes the uncontrollable forces of life, setbacks, opinions of others, or unforeseen circumstances. The way you respond to the storm is entirely within your power. This mindset empowers us to navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and composure. When facing rejection, for example, we cannot force others to accept us, but we can control how we interpret the situation. Rather than dwelling on disappointment, a Stoic would reflect on what can be learned and how to improve moving forward. By consistently aligning our focus with what is within our control, we cultivate inner strength and emotional stability. The practice not only liberates us from external chaos, but also fosters a deep sense of self-reliance. In a world full of uncertainty, Stoicism teaches us that true freedom begins when we master our own minds. 2. Embracing obstacles as opportunities, a Stoic perspective. In Stoic philosophy, obstacles are not merely hindrances, they are opportunities for growth. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This powerful idea teaches us that every challenge holds the potential to strengthen our character and refine our virtues. Consider the example of a delayed journey. While frustration might be the natural response, A Stoic sees this delay as a chance to practice patience and mindfulness. Instead of wasting energy on what cannot be changed, one could use the extra time for reflection, reading, or simply appreciating the present moment. The obstacle itself becomes a tool for self-improvement. Hardships often reveal our inner resilience. When facing failure, rejection, or loss, we have the opportunity to cultivate courage, perseverance, and wisdom. These moments push us to confront our weaknesses and transform them into strengths. A Stoic does not wish for an easy life, but embraces adversity as a necessary path to becoming better. By shifting our mindset, obstacles lose their power to frustrate or defeat us. They become stepping stones rather than barriers. In every setback lies a hidden lesson, an invitation to grow stronger and wiser. Stoicism reminds us that life's greatest challenges often carry the seeds of our greatest transformation. 3. Living in the present moment, a Stoic practice. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is the importance of living fully in the present moment. The past is beyond our control, and the future remains uncertain. What we truly possess is the present, a fleeting moment where our choices and actions take shape. By grounding ourselves in the present, we free our minds from regret and anxiety, cultivating a sense of peace and clarity. Imagine a person walking through a garden. They can either dwell on the flowers that have already withered or worry about the storm that might come tomorrow. However, the Stoic would choose to admire the beauty of the blossoms in front of them, appreciating their fragrance and vibrant colors. This simple act of mindfulness transforms an ordinary experience into a source of joy and gratitude. Living in the present moment does not mean ignoring the future or neglecting responsibilities. Instead, it encourages us to approach each task with full attention and care. Whether working on a project or sharing a conversation, focusing entirely on what is happening now enhances both the quality of our actions and our sense of fulfillment. By embracing the present, we break free from the grip of what is beyond our control. The mind becomes calmer, and life's simple pleasures reveal themselves more vividly. Stoicism teaches that happiness is not found in distant goals or past memories, but in how we engage with the moment unfolding before us. Practicing gratitude, a Stoic mindset. Gratitude is a fundamental practice in Stoic philosophy, offering a powerful antidote to discontent and anxiety. The Stoics believe that appreciating what we already have fosters inner peace and strengthens our perspective on life. By focusing on the blessings present in each moment, we train our minds to see abundance rather than lack. Imagine losing something as simple as fresh water on a hot day. The discomfort highlights the value of what was once taken for granted. A Stoic would not wait for loss to appreciate life's gifts, but would consciously reflect on them daily. This practice shifts the mind from craving what is absent to cherishing what is present. Gratitude does not mean ignoring hardships or pretending life is perfect. Instead, it encourages us to acknowledge both the positive and the negative, understanding that even challenges can offer lessons and growth. When facing adversity, a Stoic might express gratitude for the opportunity to strengthen their patience or resilience. By making gratitude a daily habit, we cultivate a more balanced and contented mind. The world becomes a place of quiet abundance rather than endless desire. Stoicism teaches that happiness is not found in having more, but in appreciating what is already within our grasp. 5. Building self-discipline, a Stoic foundation. Self-discipline is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. serving as a powerful tool for personal transformation. The ability to govern one's desires, impulses, and habits is essential in pursuing a life of virtue. According to the Stoics, self-discipline is not about deprivation, but about mastering the self in order to align actions with higher values. Consider someone waking up early each morning to exercise. The comfort of staying in bed may be tempting, but the disciplined individual chooses to rise, understanding that long-term health and strength outweigh momentary pleasure. This small, consistent act builds not only physical endurance, but also mental resilience, reinforcing the power of self-control. Stoics believe that self-discipline is cultivated through daily practice. By setting small goals and following through, we gradually strengthen our willpower. Whether resisting unnecessary indulgence, maintaining focus on work, or speaking with kindness in moments of anger, each act of discipline shapes our character. Self-discipline empowers us to pursue what is truly beneficial rather than what is merely pleasurable. It allows us to act according to reason rather than impulse. The path to mastery is not found in grand gestures, but in steady, deliberate choices made every day. In embracing self-discipline, we gain the freedom to live with purpose, integrity, and unwavering strength. Sixth, Memento Mori. Remember you will die. Central to Stoic philosophy is the contemplation of mortality, the practice known as Memento Mori, meaning remember you will die. Far from being morbid, this reflection serves as a powerful reminder to live with purpose and intention. By acknowledging the finite nature of life, we gain clarity on what truly matters and are motivated to make the most of every moment. Imagine standing at the edge of the ocean, watching the waves rise and fall. Each wave is like a human life, brief and fleeting, yet part of a greater whole. The Stoic recognizes that just as no wave can halt its return to the sea, no person can escape death. This understanding does not lead to despair, but inspires a profound appreciation for the present moment. Memento Mori urges us to prioritize what is meaningful. Petty grievances lose their significance, and trivial pursuits fade when measured against the certainty of death. Instead of procrastinating or waiting for the perfect opportunity, we are encouraged to act with courage, kindness, and integrity, knowing that time is our most precious resource. By reflecting on mortality, we sharpen our focus and cultivate gratitude for the life we have. The Stoics teach that death is not to be feared, but embraced as a natural part of existence. In remembering that our time is limited, we unlock the wisdom to live each day fully and without regret. 7. Accepting change, a Stoic perspective. Change is one of life's few certainties, yet many struggle to embrace it. The Stoics understood that resisting change only leads to suffering, while accepting it brings peace. Epictetus reminds us, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." This mindset shifts our focus from what is lost to what can be learned and gained. Imagine someone losing their job unexpectedly. The initial reaction might be fear or frustration, but a Stoic would see this as an opportunity for growth. Instead of clinging to the past, they would reflect on how to improve their skills, seek new possibilities, or even discover a more fulfilling path. The external event remains the same, but the interpretation transforms the experience. Accepting change requires humility, the recognition that much of life lies beyond our control. It teaches us to flow with life rather than against it. By viewing change as part of the natural order, we become more adaptable and resilient. Every ending carries the seed of a new beginning. The practice of acceptance does not imply passivity, but rather the courage to face reality with grace. It allows us to move forward without bitterness or regret, focusing our energy on what can be done in the present. Through acceptance, we find the freedom to transform life's uncertainties into stepping stones for personal growth. 8. Developing emotional resilience, a Stoic strength. Emotional resilience is a vital quality in navigating life's inevitable hardships. In Stoic philosophy, resilience is not about suppressing emotions, but about understanding and mastering them. By cultivating inner strength, we learn to remain steady in the face of adversity, allowing reason to guide our responses rather than impulse. Imagine receiving harsh criticism at work. The initial reaction might be anger or defensiveness. However, a Stoic would pause, reflect, and ask, "Is this within my control?" Instead of reacting emotionally, they would view the criticism as an opportunity to learn and improve. This shift in perspective transforms a negative experience into a valuable lesson. Stoics practice emotional resilience through self-reflection and mental preparation. By regularly contemplating possible difficulties, they build a mindset ready to endure setbacks with grace. Marcus Aurelius advised reminding oneself each morning that the day may bring conflict, delay, or disappointment. This mental rehearsal strengthens the mind, making it less vulnerable to emotional turmoil. Emotional resilience does not mean indifference, but the ability to face challenges without losing inner balance. It empowers us to endure hardship without bitterness and to remain calm amid chaos. Through consistent practice, emotional resilience becomes a source of profound strength, a steady flame that burns even in the darkest moments. 9. Focusing on personal excellence, the Stoic way. Stoicism teaches that the pursuit of personal excellence is one of the highest goals in life. Rather than seeking external rewards or validation, the Stoic focuses on cultivating inner virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. True fulfillment comes not from wealth or status, but from becoming the best version of oneself. Imagine an artist perfecting their craft. They do not paint to gain recognition, but to express their vision with skill and dedication. Whether others praise or criticize the work is irrelevant. What matters is the effort and care poured into each brushstroke. This mindset reflects the Stoic belief that the value of an action lies in the intention and execution, not the outcome. Personal excellence requires consistent effort. It means showing kindness even when others are unkind, speaking the truth in difficult moments, and persevering through setbacks. Each day presents countless opportunities to practice virtue in how we work, how we treat others, and how we face challenges. By focusing on personal excellence, we detach from the opinions of others and find a deeper sense of purpose. This path is not about perfection, but about progress, a daily commitment to becoming wiser, stronger, and more compassionate. In the words of Epictetus, progress is not achieved by luck or accident, but by working on yourself daily. 10. Not caring what others think, a Stoic liberation. A central teaching of Stoicism is learning to detach from the opinions of others. The judgments and expectations of the outside world are beyond our control. What truly matters is how we view ourselves and the integrity with which we live. When we seek constant validation, we surrender our peace to the ever-changing whims of others. True freedom arises when we prioritize our own principles over external approval. Imagine a musician playing in a crowded square. Some passers-by pause to listen, others walk by without interest, and a few might even criticize the performance. A Stoic musician would continue playing with the same passion, unaffected by the reactions around them. Their purpose is not to please the crowd, but to express their art to the best of their ability. This mindset empowers us to act according to our values rather than fear of judgment. Whether making a difficult decision or pursuing a personal goal, the opinions of others become mere background noise. What others think is outside our control, but how we respond is entirely within our power. By letting go of the need for approval, we cultivate inner stability and self-respect. The Stoic path reminds us that living with virtue and authenticity is far more valuable than chasing the fleeting praise of others. In this detachment lies one of the greatest forms of freedom, the power to be at peace with ourselves. 11. Practicing compassion and empathy, a Stoic virtue. Though often associated with inner strength and self-mastery, Stoicism also places great value on compassion and empathy. The Stoics believe that all human beings are part of a greater whole, a shared community bound by reason and nature. Practicing compassion means recognizing the struggles of others and offering understanding, even in difficult moments. Imagine encountering a rude stranger in a crowded place. The immediate reaction might be irritation or anger. However, a Stoic would pause and consider what unseen burdens that person might be carrying. Perhaps they are facing personal hardship or simply having a bad day. By choosing empathy over judgment, we cultivate patience and strengthen our connection to others. Compassion does not mean excusing harmful behavior, but it encourages us to respond with kindness and wisdom rather than resentment. It is an active practice of seeing others not as adversaries, but as fellow travelers navigating the challenges of life. This mindset not only promotes harmony, but also deepens our own emotional balance. In practicing compassion, we elevate our character and contribute to the well-being of those around us. The Stoics teach that by offering understanding and forgiveness, we create a more just and peaceful world, one small act of empathy at a time. 12. Reflecting and reviewing regularly, a Stoic habit. Regular self-reflection is a vital practice in Stoic philosophy, offering a path to self-awareness and continuous growth. The Stoics believe that examining our actions and thoughts helps us align more closely with our values. By setting aside time to review our day, we gain clarity on what we did well, where we fell short, and how we can improve. Seneca, one of the great Stoic thinkers, advocated for nightly self-examination. Before sleep, he would reflect on his actions, asking himself if he had acted with wisdom, kindness, and self-control. This simple yet powerful habit helps cultivate mindfulness and accountability. For example, if one lost their temper during the day, reflecting on the moment creates an opportunity to understand the cause and prepare for a better response in the future. Reflection is not about self-criticism, but about learning. It allows us to celebrate small victories and recognize the progress we are making. This habit strengthens our commitment to living according to our principles, making each day a step toward greater wisdom and virtue. By regularly reviewing our actions, we transform daily experiences into valuable lessons. The consistent practice of self-reflection helps us become more intentional, balanced, and resilient. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Through reflection, we become more conscious of our choices and better equipped to live with purpose and integrity. Integrating Stoicism into your life, a lasting journey. Stoicism is more than just a philosophy. It is a way of life. By focusing on what is within your control, embracing obstacles, living in the present, and building self-discipline, you lay the foundation for a calmer, more resilient self. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its practicality, small, daily actions that gradually transform your mindset and character. Every moment presents an opportunity to apply Stoic principles. Whether through practicing patience in traffic, showing kindness to others, or accepting setbacks with grace, these choices shape the person you become. If you're ready to embark on this journey of self-mastery, subscribe to WisdomVault365 for more insights on Stoic wisdom and practical ways to improve your life, one day at a time. Let the wisdom of the ancients guide you toward a more purposeful and peaceful existence.